Hey Surrealists, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cherry Wangoi, also known as Koi, and this is a video by Koi. So today I decided to do like a really personal story about my breastfeeding journey, just to share my experience also, and also to help another mother out who is in the pits of breastfeeding struggles right now, and just encourage them with my story, with how I did it, how I was able to overcome it, and all that. So let's just get right into it. So let's just talk about when the reality checked me. After I got my baby, after delivering, I always thought that breastfeeding will come naturally. I didn't know that you could actually not have milk. That was not anything I came across. Like it was not a thought that ever came to my mind, especially because I have like really big boobs. So I thought bigger boobs, more milk supply. That was my thinking. Because why are they bigger? That means that they have more storage space for milk. Wasn't I wrong? Wasn't I wrong? Hmm. Guys, after delivering, and I thought, finally, now the hard part is out because I gave birth naturally. So I was like, now the hard part is out. Now let's get into nurturing this baby. Guys, my baby, my son, he's 2 years old now. He came with an appetite. Guys, my son came with an appetite. Like, even the nurses at the hospital were surprised that he could actually take that much milk, guys. So I feel like it's not that I didn't have milk, it's just that I didn't have enough milk for him to be satisfied, because he really came with a huge appetite. I remember after I delivered my baby, we were in a ward, 3 women. One had given birth through CS, me natural, another woman natural. So the CS woman had milk, but the baby wasn't able to latch well so that he can breastfeed. The other woman had a lot of milk, a lot, like the milk was literally spilling when she was just seated, but the baby didn't have an appetite. That, like, the baby just didn't feel like breastfeeding. She was always sleeping. And then there was me. Guys, I had no milk and my baby had the most appetite. I had a bit of milk and my baby had the most appetite. So when I realized that this is actually a problem, guys, I was in shock. Because why do I have, because especially because I have big boobs, that was not making sense to me. But I came to realize that people who have smaller boobs are the ones who actually have like a lot of milk than people who have big boobs, and I don't understand the science to that till date. But anyway, after I realized that it was an actual problem, my baby started being supplemented with formula, baby formula, just to for him to be able to be full. But guys, that was not enough. Even if he was being supplemented with formula, it was not enough for him. He still had a huge appetite. He still had a huge appetite. And I remember, okay, those days were hard. My goodness. You see, the nurses still don't want to give him so much formula, because they don't want him to refuse breast milk, because the more he takes formula, because I think formula is sweet or something, he will refuse breast milk. And so sometimes they had to like kuninyima, they had to refuse to give me milk, because they were like, the baby will get too used to formula and refuse breast milk. Guys, and the way I was suffering, I didn't sleep. I gave birth naturally and I stayed in the hospital for 1 week, guys. For a natural birth, that is so many days, and it's because of my milk, because they wouldn't let me go before I get my milk supply. So I stayed in the hospital. I wasn't sleeping. I didn't know what sleep was, guys, because I was just kumbembeleza. Like, I was just soothing my baby to stop crying, because maybe the nurses have refused to give me milk. And I disagree with that, guys. I disagreed with that, because walinitesa, by the way. My back was aching. The struggles. I remember I used to go to the washroom when my baby is asleep for that 20 minutes, because I feel like he wasn't even sleeping, and cry and cry and cry, because I felt like I was not I was failing as a mom. I was failing him. I didn't feel my worth as a woman. Guys, it was a struggle. It made me feel useless. Like I felt like people are judging me all around. Like, what is what we are what? Why are you here if you can't? Why are you having a baby if you cannot be able to breastfeed him? So it really shattered my self-esteem, my confidence, and also my confidence, because nurses usually, when they want to check if your milk supply is coming, they usually take your boob, they start nini kuifinya, pressing it to see if the milk is coming out or how much milk is coming out. And that traumatized me because it was painful for one, and two, I have I'm insecure about my boobs because they are not packed. So for you to be able to take it and press it, you have to like kuinua hivi ndo uinue, and it used to shatter me. That, by the way, I've not thought about this for a while. That is traumatic actually. So I had a lot of struggles. So that was my experience. Now let me just talk about the breakthrough. Guys, my breakthrough, the first breakthrough is not even about having milk or the milk supply coming. It was about knowing that you could actually sleep while breastfeeding. Guys, all this time I was just sitting with my baby like this, and hence the backache. I was just doing the baby like this. I didn't sleep. I didn't lay on the bed. So when a nurse told me that you can actually breastfeed the baby while you are asleep, like you can lay on the bed and he's laying next to you, and he can even sleep with the boob in the mouth just to soothe him. Guys, the first time I knew that and I tried that, I slept through the night. I woke up so happy. I woke up so happy. Hey, that nurse really actually helped me because I didn't know that. I always thought that you should just breastfeed the baby like this. So knowing that really hit a breaking point for me because I started to sleep more, and also I've not even told you guys about my nipple cracks, guys. That is another. Hey, I will literally compare it to the lip. Okay, no, but it is painful. It is painful, and your boobs are cracked, but you still have to breastfeed the baby, and the baby does not care if your boobs are cracked. He is sucking the life out of you, like na nguvu, na nguvu na hataki kujua. So the pain, adding salt to injury, nipple cracks, to me not having milk. Breastfeeding has shown me shege. It has shown me shege. It has been hard. But I was given nipple cream, like I was given diaper cream, and it worked. And after a few days, it cleared, and I was much better. Guys, would you believe it when I tell you guys that I got my milk supply at 6 weeks? At 6 weeks, that's when my baby could breastfeed throughout without formula. So after I came from the hospital, I was given formula, like four cans of formula. And guys, just to believe that my son had an appetite, he used to finish one can, and it's usually 400 grams in 1 week. And mind you, he's still breastfeeding. It's not like he's relying solely on formula. He's still breastfeeding. And in 1 week, he could clear the whole tab. I'm not even kidding. So it was not sustainable for us because formula is actually expensive. You have to buy diapers, now formula added onto that. It's actually expensive. So when I got home, I didn't care. You see how the nurses used to refuse to give me formula. I used to give my son formula. I don't care if he will refuse breast milk because it didn't make sense to me why they didn't give me milk, because a fed baby is better than a hungry baby. That is what is important, whether it's from breast milk, whether it's from formula, whether it's from mixed feeding. A fed baby is what is important. And I used to give him formula. So after a month of breastfeed mixed feeding, after my 6 week appointment, the doctor actually pressed my milk and checked if my milk supply is better, and she told me that my milk supply is actually better. And that's when I started solely breastfeeding him. Guys, my milk came and it was even spilling. Guys, I couldn't believe. Also, I know that most people, actually even me, I was given a lot of advice from a lot of people. Like, try this, try that, take fermented milk, take fermented porridge, take fermented porridge with yogurt, take Ovaltine, chocolate, mokimo, black beans. Guys, the advices, and I feel like those were the ones that overwhelmed me so much because people, and I was so desperate. So I used to try everything. If you even told me to drink my own urine, I know I would have done it because I was so desperate. So also, I feel like blocking the noise, blocking the advice helps because I feel like those all of those advices that come in for you, they overwhelm you, and it doesn't mean that if it worked for this person, it will work for you. People are different, and I believe my journey, people's journey are different, and I believe mine. I cannot tell you a specific thing that helped me get my milk supply. I believe it's just time. Sometimes it's time. No beverage, no food will help you get your milk. Sometimes your body just needs time to produce it as much as the baby wants it. That's just about it. For me personally, that's what worked. So if you are a mama out there who is struggling, who is in the depths of breastfeeding problems, I just want to encourage you. If you have tried everything that is out there and it has not worked, just give yourself time. Give yourself time and just block out the noise. Block out the noise of advices that people tell you. Because if you have tried all that and it has not worked, just give your body time to be able to show up for you and to show up for your baby. I feel like that and support really came handy for me because I really had support from my partner and even my mom in love. She really tried to help me and make me as comfortable as possible and not try and bombard me with sijui what, sijui what, sijui what. And I feel like that is what actually made me even gain weight because I tried everything. Guys, there's nothing you will tell me and I didn't try. I tried everything out there. Currently, I feel like that's why I even breastfed my baby to that long because I breastfed my baby for 2 years, 2 months because I felt like I had struggled to get this milk. So why would I just stop breastfeeding him early? So I gave him milk. I breastfed him until I thought I had enough. Like it now became like nimechoka. To encourage any mom out there, fed baby is the best. Whether it's breast milk, whether it's formula, whether it's mixed feeding, whether you are doing both, whether anyhow you're doing it, a fed baby is what is important. So don't give yourself pressure. Give yourself time. Be kind to yourself. Don't don't let it be what defines you. Your worth is not determined by what you give out. You just being you, you are just worth it. You are just worth it, just as you are. Don't feel like you are failing your son because it's not something you're doing intentionally. It's not something you want for your baby. So give yourself time, and I hope this helped you. I hope if you're watching this, I want to give you encouragement that different journeys, different variations. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. Share about, actually, if you're a mom, share about what worked for you in the comment section so that you can help another mother out for them to be able to try it. And you never know, maybe some journeys here are similar. So share your journey, share what worked for you so that you can also help another mom out there. If you like this content, please consider subscribing and tap the notification bell to be notified every time I post, because I want to do like a series of this breastfeeding journey. This is the first series. I just wanted to share about my breastfeeding journey. The next video will be about breastfeeding and it will talk about something entirely different. So if you want to be notified every time I post, please consider subscribing, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.